Hello, Aquarius. I'm Angela, and welcome to Light Rays Tarot. I'm going to be doing your monthly reading. Haven't done one in a long time, so here we go. I always hit reset, right? And it's always nice to restart up something that you haven't done for a while. So, while we're on the 2nd of February, right? We're going to see today is 222021. Imagine that. Anyways, 222. There's 4 twos and a 1. I don't know if that's relevant to anybody. 3 2 or 4 twos. It's like all the twos rolled into one big old package. So changes this month for people. Whatever I'm doing right now, changes that bring in new beginnings. Imagine that. I don't know. I just kind of guided to say that. So, yep, there we go. That came out of nowhere. So let's see what's going on for Aquarius. What is it that the law of attraction, if you follow that, what is it that the universe would like you to know? What is it that they are wanting you to know that's been answered so you can have a chance to have some hope, help, guidance into the right direction? We are each responsible for the thoughts we think. This month, Aquarius, when you are in alignment with who you really are, you cannot help but uplift those with whom you come into contact. Your value to those around you hinges upon only one thing: your personal alignment with yourself, which is source energy. And the only thing you have to give to another is an example of that alignment, which others may observe, then desire, and then work to achieve, but you cannot give it to them. Everyone is responsible for the thoughts they think and the things that they choose as their objects of attention. So we are each responsible for the thoughts we think. We can choose our thoughts, whatever thoughts we want to think, but we have the power to choose what we want to think. Others may try to influence you. Imagine that. They might try to deceive you into believing false thoughts, but that's up to you how you want to let that affect your life. If you feel that intuitively, gut instinct that maybe they're lying or something, then hey, I guess maybe you should go with that so you don't have to. And even if they didn't, if you feel in your gut somehow that there's no truth, then you're not going to trust it to begin with, and you're going to question whether you're doing the right thing or not. So if you feel that way, then even going forward with something that someone else may be asking you to do or whatnot, then you're doing it out of discordance with yourself. It may not even feel satisfactory. And if it's not feeling satisfying to you, don't do it. There's usually a reason behind it. And if you do, that's okay too, because if it's a mistake, then you can always forgive yourself and not feel ashamed and just move forward. And with that said, let's keep going. Oh boy, I don't know, someone needed to hear that. So let's see, there will be reversals, but they'll be interesting how they, because I go by dignities lately, and so anything that is ill-dignified might actually be advantageful for you, may work in your benefit, may actually be to your gain and favor, which is nice. So this is what's going on for Aquarius for the month of February. First and foremost is your energy. And we have you in a judgment type of energy, fired up. So this is you, even though you're an air sign, this is being in the thoughts. This would be thoughtful, but this is judgment. Judgment falls under fire energy. Wanting to take action, passionate, but this is about a past. So you may be looking at pasts, holding yourself accountable, maybe holding yourself accountable for your own actions, or making judgment about how you're thinking, your own thoughts, and judging the past on that too. Some of you could be what I'm here feeling, thinking, you're getting put into my head is some of you may be going through a hard time at the moment because you're getting a lot of clarity, maybe for the things that have been done in the past that you're holding yourself accountable to, that you see where your own part was in that. So that's called like the dark night of the soul for some of you. And then I have a deck that I use for that kind of stuff, for like the dark mirror kind of energy, the darker side. This is being, sometimes we might be ashamed of things we've done in the past, but this is seeing that those things that we've done in the past also could have been relevant to people way far in the past, right? And they may have conditioned us, so why be ashamed for, oh gosh. So people would be like, that's not a way to think, but I can't even, I have gone there. So I'm just going to say, how can you be ashamed for something that you just didn't even know any better? Because you were conditioned. As a child, you mimic everything that you learn in your life has been learnt as a child. Because you come into this world as fresh, clean slate. Nothing on that, minus the stuff in your baby, the little womb part deal, like all the stuff that you hear. But I believe as a spirit, you're allowed to pop in and out whenever you don't want to be in that tummy. But the minute you come into this earth, maybe the only time you are able to really go out of your body is when you are sleeping, unless you already know how to do that kind of stuff. So this is bringing into your own self-judgment here. A lot of passion, though. Your thoughts are what fuel your desire to go forward, making judgments, maybe to not do things of the past. But let's see what's going on, what's crossing you. We have the Four of Swords in reverse, which, you know, is a kind of enforced isolation as far as that, because it's ill-dignified in the reversal, but it's not ill-dignified as far as the decision. So it's in support. This is self-isolating. And if any other cards, it would be making it ill-dignified, right? But this is isolating yourself and trying to get out of your mind, making decisions, bringing stability. I really don't see that, but this is you enforcing your own self. What decision, what are you questioning? It's about your thoughts, about, and you may be questioning maybe that what you're doing right now isn't, you're purposefully isolating from others in order to have that dark night of the soul moment. It's like giving up, letting go of all this mental chatter. And what's the cause of this? The Magician, Gemini energy, thoughts. This Mercury energy too. This is Mercury thinking, ideas, so more air energy. So this is supportive massively. This is to make new changes and to be powerful here. Okay, about that. And it's in the upright, which is really great because this is in support. So this is like making new changes, even though it's in the reversal, that those changes are being thought about, like what you need to do. So you need to make a judgment because you're really passionate about it this month. What's happened recently to bring this about? The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. That is now, there's a lot of restrictive effects. This is ill. These two really, they're definitely, now because of them being in reverse, these cards right here, they freaking clash big time. Upright, but they're both in the negative. So they're still clashing, but they're kind of in balance in a way. Or they're just really, wow, I'm just going to say, they're really imposing a strictness on your life. Slow down, massive clash. And so you're inspired to get out of this energy that is totally not relevant for you. And you are definitely trying your hardest to manifest a new beginning. And it's pretty hard to go when you have that kind of energy clashing and both in the reversal. God. But the only thing I can say now about this is that you're imposing self. I can look at this in a whole different way now, too, because this card is in the upright and this restrictive effect is here. And even though it's clashing with each other, it looks like it really has nothing to do. It's like it doesn't really affect what you're trying to do. You're taking control of this situation because this card being reversed kind of reverses the dignity of it in a way. That's how I have to look at it. But since it's along with its own, with a card that's also reversed, I see that this is just taking power back from something that there's been restrictive effects. There's been maybe some restrictions in a family situation too, that you're having to take control of your life. Going into the present moment, we have a lot of disruption going on. That's also heavily weighing on your decisions that you need to make this month. Fire and air fuel this disruption, this power that's been misused. So presently there's some kind of not so great. But as far as this, it neutralizes each other. But just kind of balance. It's supportive of this card right here, which is in the reverse. So there's some disruption going on about a new idea. Someone's come in with some power, some thoughts are just like boom. So let's see, coming into Bills as far as an opportunity for you to just let things go. And since there's no water here, this is actually supportive of this card, even though this disruptive stuff, this negative, the ill dignity of this card right here. So this is an opportunity to walk away, take all the action you can possibly do to freaking get the heck out of this. Like, get up and push forward. No longer sit there laying down contemplating and enforcing. You're needing to get outside into the environment and push through this struggle to make an ending happen that's working in your favor. You may have to take up a hard load, but it's an opportunity that comes to you that's favorable to you to take action, even though it may be a struggle. You may want to put your head down and pretend it's not happening. You're going to have to get out and do something about this. And how is that going to make you feel? Wow. Watery energy. Now this, I wish, too bad it's not in the reverse. But it isn't in the reverse. But this is actually going to make you feel like you have an inability to see things through. Like, you have an inability to get clarity. Like, not being able to see. Like, there's maybe some deception. Maybe you feel decepted. Like, maybe your dreams, because this would make whatever this is not something you're wanting to do, and it's deception. That's all I can say. And as far as in the environment, you've got somebody who is not walking away. And so here you've got an opportunity to go forward and put an end to stuff, but it's so struggling. You know, this is going to be a hard job, and you've got someone who's unwilling in the environment to walk away, but they keep maybe leaving, you've got someone searching for their ideal in the environment here around you this month, and they may have an attachment issue in regards to you, and it is actually clashing with the opportunity that's coming forward for you. But it's also this card actually makes, because of it now being in reversed, it's not even supportive of what you're doing. So there's your deception that you may feel because of this opportunity. You may be feeling an inability to see your own dreams come true because someone else isn't letting you. They're not walking away. It sounds like someone like in and out of your life. They have an attachment to you that they don't that's their own deal. They can't let go. As far as the actions you're wanting to take because of this person, we have a dismissal. What the heck? A delay in your journey. So you're delaying your own journey. But because these two cards clash with each other, you're trying to maybe stop the clash. You're trying to reverse some kind of ability to, well, you're putting in a delay, causing a massive delay. Okay, yep, there's massive clash here. And you can feel it, anything, it's delaying. These two cards they don't like each other at all. Whoever's in your environment, whatever they're doing causes problems for you. And what you're doing is causing problems for them. It's hard for you to do that. It's like you're delaying your own journey because of this person. So the most likely outcome is that we've got somebody who's going to come in and be like a freaking instigator. We've got this person rushing in, ill-dignified as can be. And as far as where is he clashing? Really with nothing. This person may be who is in your present moment right now, causing disruption, and you have an opportunity to walk, maybe go work, get out of there to end some of struggle, but there's some deception there because this person's coming back around. Imagine that. I think I've warned you. So yeah, whatever you do with this, you don't have to deal with that person. If that person has caused disruption right now in your present moment, and you're trying to seriously avoid this person is coming back so much more because you're delaying things. You're delaying things, and this person, they think you're their ideal, is what it is. They're searching for ideal, but they can't let you go. They don't know what the heck they want. So they're coming back in not a very dignified manner. They're coming in ill-dignified. Whatever's going on is ill-dignified, and what you're doing is forcing I'm going to call sabotaging your own self. But that's ill-dignified for you. The card's ill-dignified because it's in reverse, but it's you having to make a choice for yourself, make your own judgment about this situation this month. So what are you going to do? It's had restrictive effects, and this person comes back in. Can you be able to make the right decision here? It's your choice that you make. And that is your reading for this month. May you find a way to find your own power, because it's your thoughts, what you think, that keep you stuck here.